deal. This was uploaded on the 4th of April. And I have something that I want to do on my birthday. For my birthday, for the recording.
Eyesight's going wary, but it's fine. It'll be covered soon.
So, the thinking is my volume is high because I was playing game. Not really, I was testing game. I was playing game on the 25th, tested game on the 26th, hence the day I'm recording. So, for what I'm doing on the 4th, or what I'm doing on the 3rd, is uploading this game again, because the last time I ended things was on the finale. Next time I'm streaming this game, and I'm never uninstalling this because I still love this game, is I am going to be streaming the finale of this after the direct. And then, well, after meaning like when the direct is out, and I'm going to stream my reaction to it along with, and I'm hoping that it actually is the direct, because otherwise I am just gonna record my reaction to it after finding the connector to it, hoping that it's somewhere. And then, otherwise, on my birthday, I'm doing a Mario Super Sluggers and Mario Kart montage. It's going to be a huge one. It's going to be pretty much Home Run of the Strong Leagues, and I'm doing 2 fields. And then Mario Kart montage, where I'm doing versus mode and battle mode. It's going to probably be like 2 hours long. Mario Super Sluggers first, Mario Kart second. And there's so many timestamps that will happen. Not doing any minigames on Mario Super Sluggers. Just wanted to announce that before I go through this video. For my surprise, I managed to get through a certain bit of the game. The 1 hour long video that I thought was going to be 30 minutes long, it ended up being under 20. But somehow I've somehow managed to recover that. Also, yes, we have a new partner, Vivian. And that happened in the 5th part of the chapter. I can't believe it was a fake Mario all that time, so we were all fooled. I'm so sorry, Mario, after all you've done for our town. Did we hurt your feelings? No, not really. You're a bigger man than I, Mario. Such fortitude. You're a true hero. You've brought a shining ray of light to our dim little town. Twilight Town thanks you. Hey Mario, we need to get back to Rogueport, right? Let's go. Please come back to visit anytime you like. There we go. If we go back to the top of the tower, nothing will be there, but I will go back to the top of the tower in the post-game, because I am very curious about something. First off, let's see if these guys have anything new to say. Funny you should mention that, actually. I'm thinking of developing a pay site called Paper Mario Weekly. Yeah, it would provide real-time updates on Mario's location and activity. Hey, that's a good idea. See, there's always a market if you can meet the users' needs like that. Cough, cough, cough. I love how it's literally just cough, and I want to just say... Oh yeah? What's the current efficiency conversion rate for solar power? Well, it's still low, but that number's only going to go up, you know? We'll see. I wouldn't consider it feasible for commercial ventures until the numbers climb much higher, almost even higher. And then you've still got the problem of the sun never coming up in this village. And talk to these birds next. What do you have to say, actually? Yes, I'm a novelist. It's not all that easy in the eyes, but I write by moonlight. Being a tortured novelist, writing through the night is not an unusual thing for me. Yeah, you're still a jerk. I thought Birdie told me that the princess of the Mushroom Kingdom got kidnapped again. I must have kidnapped for some odd reason. They must have her locked up safe and sound somewhere far away, huh? You said it. safe and sound far away, indeed far away. Like so far away. But still. That Peach is sweet and all, but come on! being on call to save a frequent kidnappee, it must wreak havoc on the schedule. Not that Mario ever gets sick of saving her. That guy is a total glutton for punishment. Like a total glutton for punishment. How dare you? That is awful. What do you have to say? Did you see a suspicious looking shadow pass through here recently? What? It was you? Come on! I'm not going to believe that baloney. Oh yeah? What? It really was? Could you explain how then? Sounds very suspicious. How's this for suspicious? He sure is, and he's even going to one of those test prep centers. I say it's all worth it if he goes to Crow Hall University or somewhere else good. Screw them going to the top of the tower. My, perhaps Bob and I should start saving our little Billy's college fund. Okay then. Whatever you say.
And yet tiny sparks of hope gleam in this dim existence, like pearls in the murk.
The smallest glow of kindness shines so brightly in this infinite darkness. Perhaps I have wings, so that I may fly into this small light. I have an idea, but it requires me going back to Roadport, and I will come back up here when I am done with that. The Twilighter. She may seem peaceful now, but she went hog wild in her youth. Pretty ironic, isn't it? Hey, how are you, Mario? Nice weather, isn't it? You can't tell, you say. Well, take my word for it. It's nice today. Yeah, it's clear. What are you talking about? It is nice weather. I've been thinking lately, maybe being a human is best. If I wasn't human, we wouldn't be having this conversation, and that would be too sad. That's Dupless's parrot. Doesn't have a name. It seems like he's been abandoned down here. Poor little guy. Doesn't have a name? How is... That is insane. Dupless left me here and ran off. Somebody let me out of here. Oh, I give up.
Pretty bird, pretty bird.
Shine, get.
Straw!
Wait, darn it! I should have seen if he had anything else to say. Also, my audio is so dang loud, and yet I'm pretty sure you could still hear me. I heard this weird dream. Yeah, you were on the moon. Hey, if it ever comes true, could you check to see who really lives up there? Oh, you will remember that. Mario, congratulations on finding your crystal star. These kids are my treasures. Nothing can replace them, and nothing ever will. I hope you'll find something that you can feel the same way about someday. Mommy, I'm hungry. Pork chops. Still the same. Big bright sun goes down. Big pale moon comes up. I like moonlight. Yup. Yeah! It's so dark here, I wake up and think it's still night sometimes. So, yeah, because it looks like it's nighttime. You know, I always used to love pork chops, but now I think about the poor pig. Hey, you don't think maybe I was a pig in the past life, do you? What a concept. That would be weird. Never think about your past lives because you didn't have a past life. This is just this is just the life you will live. Otherwise, who knows where you'll end up. It's so nice to be back in my body. It's too hard to get around as a pig. But I never go anywhere or do anything cool anyway, so maybe it wasn't that bad. This is the Twilighter. She used to be a pig, I think, but she's better now. Do you think there was anything fun about being a pig? It would probably be insensitive to ask. Interesting. And the mayor is back home. I forgot to talk to the Traveling Sisters 3. What does Goombella say about them? They are not there. That's a Twilighter. He's brightened it up a bunch, though. We got him back to normal, but I'm not sure he really cared about being a pig. Please come back to visit any time you'd like. You're a real hero, huh? That's great for you. You really shine out in a dark place like this. How depressing. Now, I have a curiosity because I got that shine sprite from before. Yes, I do. No, I don't. Oh, hold the crystal star from chapter 4 and collect all the shine sprites. So I don't know yet. I think so. I think and believe so. And yes, I'm going to do that now. Now, I was wrong because I have a feeling that the minions haven't replaced... Oh dear. Hey Mario, you hear that? Sounds like an email from Princess Peach. I should have been Vivian for this! I should have had Vivian out for this, I mean. My dear Mario, I finally learned what the legendary treasure is. It is the spirit of a demon. The X-Nauts plan to use its power to take over the world. They're collecting crystal stars so they can open the 1,000-year door and unseal the demon spirit. Those same crystal stars can also be used to reseal it. You must not let them get the crystal star. Please, Mario, you must put a stop to their horrible plans. An ancient demon spirit? Jeepers creepers. It doesn't get much worse than that. No. That's not what I meant, Goombella. I didn't mean to press that button. I wonder what would happen if you had Flurry out for that. And I'm not resetting because of all of the villagers I've talked to. So I was wrong, I know it. For Bowser's minions replacing these enemies in, like, after chapter 4. It actually happens after chapter 5. I didn't look it up, I'm certain of it. Unless they have somehow replaced Bowser's minions, which I'm certain they haven't, and the answer is no, they haven't. They do replace them after chapter 5. And my thinking is, because I know what's going to happen at some point after chapter 4, but I want to do it after chapter 5 instead of chapter 4. I know it. I know I said that I want to do the special thing of rematching everyone after chapter 5 or 4, but I'm doing it after chapter 5 instead. And then the battle against the special one will be commenced after chapter 6 because of something that is bound to happen at that point, I think. No, it happens after freaking chapter 7, so never mind. It won't matter none. No star piece. I just wanted to make sure. Yeah. So, because we have Vivian in our party, I should have went in the pipe. Oh well. We are going to see where Luigi is, even though I'm not going to talk to him yet. I think he's actually up here. Even though that would not make any sense. Because he's supposed to be in this place after chapter 5. Pine T. Jr., Dad's job. Hey, you know what? My daddy found a new job. He takes care of Little Oinks in Toad Town. He's all recharged now. I'm still not good at studying, but I'm trying so I can help my daddy. I don't know what I can do to help daddy yet, but I'm gonna study lots until I figure something out. Okay? I'll see ya. If you remembered, the Little Oinks place is from Toad Town that I've never done in Paper Mario, because it's not worthwhile to do so. This is it. This is the letter that you will be able to get from Prince Mush after chapter 4. Hello Mario, this is Mush, Jolene's younger brother and first champion of the Glitz Pit. Remember me? Thanks for helping me out recently. Still not sure what happened, but I do know that if you and my big sis hadn't saved me, well, I get chills just thinking about it. Anyway, I was wondering if you heard about my big comeback. I've been pushing all of my limits with the most punishing training regimen of my entire career. I'm finally feeling and seeing the results. So it's time for Prince Mush to take a grand return to the ring. I want you to witness the fruits of my labor, Mario, and I ask my sis for help. And she's arranged a special exhibition match just for the two of us. New champ versus original champ. If you accept my challenge, I'll be waiting for you in the Glitz Pit. Prepare for Prince Mush performance like you've never seen before. I'm actually not sure that you've seen me battle before, so just believe me when I say I was good. Don't leave me waiting, Great Gonzalez. From Prince Mush. You get to battle against Prince Mush after Chapter 4. He is hard. He is a very hard boss. Probably not... Yeah, I would say that he's probably... screw it. The second hardest boss in the game. You would already know who the hardest boss is in the game, but the third hardest boss in the game is actually the final boss. That along with there are technically 3 secret bosses in this game, and 3 bosses that you can rematch. Sucks, but it's still worthwhile. So, because of that, I am actually thinking that I will try to battle against Prince Mush eventually. Right now, I am going into the pipe here, and I'm going to place the crystal star
At the door.
This is going to be interesting because I know the partners will actually talk here, and I am resetting for these scenes. I'm going to have Vivian be... I'm going to have Vivian go last. It's going to be in partner order. It's always funny because Paper Mario... Like Paper Mario games, the first 3... Except for the first Paper Mario, doesn't really have much of it. Has insane backtracking when it comes to wanting to know what every partner says. Mainly this game, because it has the most backtracking in it, with all of the partners. And then there is Super Paper Mario, where it backtracks to like mainly 3 characters until Chapter 7. You can see that now that ship that was in Rogueport makes sense. Come on, let's go back to Professor Franklin's office. What do you say? We have to tell him about Princess Peach's email. Quick, let's go to the professor's office. We have to let him know about Princess Peach's email, right? Don't we? Quickly now, we must go. Dang it. Reset. Quickly now, let's go to the professor's office. We must advise him about Princess Peach's email. If that's the same. It shouldn't be. I've seen different texting somewhere. Quick, let's cruise up to the prof's office. We have to tell that guy about the princess's email. I said prof, of course. Everyone says prof, not prof. We'd better hurry, don't you think? We should go up to the professor's office. We have to let him know about the princess's email.
Oh, yeah.
Resetting after the entire scene.
What? That was written in Princess Peach's email. The legendary treasure is actually a spirit of an ancient demon. And those fiends want to use the crystal stars to open the 1,000-year door and resurrect it? How bone-chilling. Sadly, it does seem to be consistent with what I've uncovered.
Don't leave us in suspense. Give us the scoop, Professor. Well, will you tell us or what, Professor Frankly? Play tell, what information have you uncovered, Frankly? Well, come on, give it up, Prof. What did you find out? What have you found out, Professor?
This is rather long, but you'd best listen well. Are you all of you ready? And you there, in front of the screen, you listen up too.
Screen? What screen? What in the world are you talking about? Who are you talking to, sir? Maybe I'm missing something. Are you talking to no one? Pardon? What screen? If I may speak frankly. If I may speak frankly. What? You're speaking utter nonsense. My word, even that last word was nonsense for how I said nonsense. Good grief. And the fact that she was like, if I may speak frankly. I freaking love this. Freaking love this voice line.
Did some...
Wait, really? What? I didn't know this guy says that. Did someone power drive your head or what? I don't see any screen here, Professor Poindexter. How does Yoshi have the funniest line there? Even though I liked how I love how it's like to take it frankly, but then there's this guy, Professor Poindexter. What the heck is that?
Oh, never you mind. Don't worry about such trivial details and just listen. The great cataclysm that destroyed the city, which once stood here, may well refer to this demon. It's said that the 7 crystal stars were actually created by that monster, and that this thing used the power of the crystal stars to try to control the world. According to the legend, the demon was defeated in the end by 4 heroes. Fitting, is it not? But only the beast's physical form was destroyed. It's so freaking interesting. Just thinking about this. How it was originally defeated by 4 heroes. It was as if this game was meant to be after Super Paper Mario. From saying that the physical form was destroyed by 4 heroes. Its spirit could not be eradicated. So the heroes used the crystal stars, which they had stolen from the demon. Except for that part. And they sealed its wicked spirit within the Palace of Shadow, locked behind the 1,000-year door. From this, I gather the crystal stars that cannot distinguish good from evil. So if they are all united, they could either steal away or resurrect the demon. It seems that who wields the crystal stars determines if they're used for evil or good. And the question is whether gathering the crystal stars is a danger in and of itself. Don't you think maybe it'd be better to break him apart and scatter to pieces? Doesn't that mean that maybe gathering the crystal stars is dangerous? I don't know. Maybe we ought to just shatter these things. Man, I've only written like 6 hours ago. How the heck is my brain already twisted in pretzel form? I say all of the pretzel wording. It's just knotted like a pretzel, so that's why I've always said pretzeled. Now there's a face that was not seen yet for a character. Look at her. I've never seen a sad face on Flurry until now. Well, we must consider the idea that gathering the crystal stars is unwise. Forgive me for saying so. Shouldn't we consider destroying them? It's sort of interesting seeing Flurry like this because every other character you would know how they look because you've seen them look this way. Goombella, Koops, Yoshi of what you named, which mine is blue, and I always say Yoshi because I know everybody names their Yoshi something different. And then Vivian. You've seen Vivian be very sad because of the time that she was bullied by her sisters, mainly Belda. Hey, then isn't it possible that we shouldn't gather those crystal stars? Maybe we ought to just stomp the heck out of them. How's that gonna work? They're crystals. That's impossible. stomp the heck out of them and throw pieces away. How would that break them? Unless you were like, unless you're like Hercules or something, because then stomping anything would break them. Other than if it's like Minecraft Bedrock. I guess we ought to consider not collecting the crystal stars then. Does anyone think that might just be better to destroy them once and for all? That was my first thought too, but further research suggests we can't do that. There's a slight possibility that the 1000-year door is weakening. It seems the crystal stars hold the power to seal the beast for 1,000 years. So once 1,000 years pass, the power to keep the door sealed shut will fail. And unfortunately this year may be the 1000th year. In other words, we must be ready for the demon's return, even if the next knots fail. In that case, to seal the demon, we gotta go and collect the rest of the crystal stars immediately. No time to lose. Where can we find the next one? Well, sheesh, to seal the demon, we better go get the rest of those crystal stars then. Where can we find the next one, Professor Frankly? Well, what are we doubting for? In order to seal the demon, we must find the rest of the crystal stars. Where to next, Frankly? Whoa, let's roll then. To seal the demon, we gotta get the rest of those crystal stars. Where's the next one at? Oh, then I guess we'd better. I was at best. Then I guess we'd better find the rest of the crystal stars if we want to seal that demon, huh? Where do we start? According to the map, it appears to be somewhere on Keelhaul Key. Keelhaul Key? I'm none too familiar with the place, but I've heard countless unsavory rumors. You know, the usual stuff. Vengeful spirits, full of hatred, evil curses, things like that. I'm sure the sea salts down by the harbor no more. The sea salts. I actually forgot they were called those. Because literally, sea salts are real salts. It's so funny. You should head there first. So, that's what's going on.